Hi there, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today. Part 5 in my Cities Skylines versus SimCity 5 series. Concentrating on Cities Skylines. I wish I could say that better. Sorry. How are we all doing today? I hope everybody's well. So we added a lot of electricity and a bus line, which I completely messed up. I think I was going just a little bit too fast. So this is not necessarily a short video, but this is about all I will be doing today. Again, these are practice videos. I hope you're okay with that. I'm learning how to play this game. I've had it since 2017 and I just never got it. I mean, I have played it, but I don't get very far because I don't know what I'm doing. So I think I started on the wrong side of the road or something. I don't know. But I'm trying to connect 3 lines to one bus station. Again, I don't know if that's a thing to do either. Do you have to connect it to the bus depot? Or can you connect it anywhere? I don't know. But I figured I'd have one go through the industrial area here. I really wanted one in this downtown area right to the right there, where I put all my offices, and there's a lot of commercial in there. And then I wanted to connect the neighborhoods on the other side of the river and on this side. I wanted to get the neighbors into these areas so that they're not driving. At least that was the point. I messed it up the first time. I knew I messed it up. And I kept saying they're giving you guidelines. They're giving you guidelines to use, but they're taking me in directions I'm not necessarily interested in going. And so I'm hoping this second line here, am I connecting it up? I want to get across the river. That's all I want to do. But instead, I'm going to do this office complex here. So I'm going to try and get this neighborhood here involved. Sadly, I neglect the one on the bottom left that we're seeing right now. But again, it's practice, and since this is infinite mode, I can always remove it and try again. Keep trying until I succeed. This is something that I never would have tried before. Also, in yesterday's video, I had linked my first City Skylines video that I uploaded. And I said pretty sure I said I had never used offices before. I have. I had offices. And commercial. Maybe it was an infinite because I'm pretty sure I had both high and low ends. So it could have been another infinite. But I have used offices before. I've just never used the mass transit. So I want to try buses. I especially want to try the underground. See, we don't have this kind of stuff where I live. We don't even have buses. We used to have buses. And now it's only restricted to downtown. So anybody wanting to get out here or go down there has to use a car. Ugh, it's bad. Anyway, in the game, I have never used these because I was intimidated by them, and to be honest with you, I still am. Now this is, again, you get to this intersection and it's here, do I go back to the depot? Or can you start a line way out in the boonies and bring it back to the depot? I don't know. And then I noticed it says connect, and that worked. But I feel like lines are overlapping. I hope that's okay. I don't know. Ugh, it's frustrating. So now I'm going to try my third one. I have one for the industry and one for that immediate area there, which is kind of dumb. They're all right on top of each other. But it does take cars off the road, so that's not too dumb. And one of them fills up pretty quickly. I think it's the office area right in front of the depot. Kind of dumb. I just don't know if you need to plunk down a depot. You know what? I suppose I could have put down more than one bus depot. Terminal? I don't see the point in that, though. All the buses should go to the terminal, yeah? And then branch out on their routes. But I think that's part of my problem. I keep looking at things a little bit too realistically. And I have to remind myself this is a game and it has mechanics and you have to follow the mechanics. So see, this is my second attempt to get across that stupid river so that I can service the people on the other side. And it just told me to start here. And I'm like, oh, so I don't have to start at the terminal and make my way over here. So, oh no, I started here and I worked my way around and I felt very confident. I took my time. I followed the line. See, it wants me to make those types of loops. And maybe I could have. So I still need to, I guess, focus a little bit more on what it wants me to do. But I'm so afraid that if I do that and just say, yeah, go ahead and do that. Are you giving me stops when you do that? Or are you just telling me come around this way? Because it never told me that it wanted to go up this way. And I wanted to include them. I'd like everybody included in this bus route. But I think I'm going to have to go back and rework it a third time. I won't bore you with that. Don't worry about it. I'm just letting you know I think I'm getting the hang of this. Also, I was a little confused. You're not going to see this in the video, but this neighborhood, no, I've got that backwards. The offices, some of the offices and a little bit of my commercial on the other side of the river kept complaining about lack of educated workers. And every time I click on education, it's very high. It's almost off the charts. There's plenty of room for everybody in this entire city area to go to school. I have three of each. 3 elementary, 3 high school. So maybe they're telling me they want university education. It is possible I put my offices in too soon, and I'm not aware of when they would be generated if you weren't in infinity mode. So here's me trying to get back to the terminal, but I also want them to be able to access all these offices and commercial here. And can you go over another line? I have no idea. But I think I understand some of it. I'm just not that confident is all I'm telling you. I'm more confident than I ever was, but that isn't saying much. Oh dear, it makes no sense. But I mean, you guys are watching it. Hopefully someone in the comments will tell me what I'm doing wrong or what I'm missing. That would be great. Extremely helpful. So all it wants me to do is come back and hook that up. But I need to make the route, and I'm going the same route as another bus route, which I hope is okay. I'm trying not to step on that other route's toes. And I am going to change its color to green. And I'm just going around the block and around the block, and I don't think I'm right. But I'm going to try maybe putting a second terminal across the river. That might help, I don't know. But I'd still have to cross the river. Yeah, see, that doesn't make sense to me. I do not know. So here's me trying to connect it all up. And I did miss one neighborhood, this circular neighborhood here down on the bottom, but I did go back and fix that. So in the next episode, I will show you my accomplished busing, but what I'd like to tackle in the next episode is to get all of that industry out of that area. I don't like it there, and I already have the cargo set up toward the water, and I think I should move my industry up that way, but there's also the expressway. It's a one-way road in either direction. And that, on the other side of that, is where my ore, I believe it said, there's ore up there. I also have farming on the bottom. I'd like to kind of look into those. So I have my 3 lines. I hope I did it right. Let me know if I didn't in the comments. I would appreciate that. But thank you so much for sticking with me to the end and supporting my channel as well. I hope you enjoyed this. Like the video if you did. Subscribe if you're interested. Take very good care of yourselves as well and have a wonderful day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.